right, welcome back to
Go ahead.
our teleradio program. It's called The Church is Alive. And we have something to talk about tonight, because this program is being aired every 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Friday of the week. So, pag-uusapan natin ang tungkol sa caring for the environment. And we have a guest tonight, and let us welcome Miss Natalie Magay. Hello, ma'am. Good evening po. Welcome to our teleradio program.
Good evening, Maricel. Good evening sa mga listeners mo. Thank you for having me.
Yes, okay po. So, thank you for saying yes to have this interview. And as I have proposed to you, we will talk about the care for the environment, since I have known you in the past for our in the Caritas, and I want to know, and we want to ask you for what we can have or tell our listeners to how we can care for the environment, since kumbaga 'di ba, for the past months ang daming bagyo, and we are wondering, parang hindi na ito yung normal na nangyayari sa ating environment. Now, before you say everything about your this topic, would you please introduce yourself po?
Okay. Yes, Maricel, thank you. So my name is Natalie Magay. Nats lang ang aking palayaw. Isa akong development worker, originally isang speech pathologist. Development worker ako sa iba-ibang sectors, pero I'm also a passionate environmentalist. So I like birds, wildlife, trees, ecosystems, and I don't like trash. Ayoko po ng pollution, especially plastic pollution.
Oh, yes. So, paano po nagsimula yung ganitong advocacy mo, yung passion mo for the care of the environment? And how you've been
I
long
think
to doing this?
medyo kasi I think medyo science-orientated na talaga ako even as a child. Mahilig na ako tumingin ng stars. Tapos my sister then was a marine biology student. Gustong-gusto ko pa nagpupunta kami sa beach, tinitingnan na namin yung mga sea animals, etc. Tapos when I started my work internationally, nung travel na ako, I got into bird watching. Siyempre, when you look at birds, you also look at the habitat. So after some years na na-appreciate ko mga birds, I started also appreciating trees. Tapos nung na-appreciate yung trees, syempre iisipin natin paano mo conserve ang mga trees. Tapos, ano yung mga natural methods by which to conserve our forests. Until recently, talagang naging advocacy ko na rin yung anti-pollution, especially plastic waste. So, it's more of a volunteer effort. I've never worked in the area of environment kasi ang sectoral work is very, very different. Mostly social protection, education, ganon. But this is really a passion project, yung helping to conserve our environment.
Alright. So, ano po yung mga ginagawa niyong activities to continue this advocacy to allow people to know the importance of caring for the environment?
I think it helps to be part of a group. Kasi pag mag-isa ka lang, you can get really frustrated. You know how immense the problems are with our environment. So I'm quite active in several groups. So I'm a member of the Wild Bird Club of the Philippines, for example. We go bird watching together. This morning, we just took a group at Forbes to see some birds. I'm also part of the Philippine Native Tree Enthusiast group. And 2 weeks ago, I just joined our gathering. We talked about, our efforts, joint efforts to save our Philippine native trees. I'm also active as a volunteer with the UP Alumni Association. Back when I was in Inaga, we started a campaign on plastics reduction of single-use plastics. I'm also a wildlife photographer, so through that craft, I also kind of hone my passion for the environment. So I think it's very important. Number one is to be part of a group. Don't do it alone. It will be very frustrating.
Oh, kasi 'di ba mas maganda marami, and marami kang connections.
Find your tribe.
Yes, and
Tama.
then you
If
are
you have
together.
connections, you can do more.
Oh,
Yes.
Opo. And you mentioned about watching the birds and all those preserving the trees. What is the important na mapi-preserve natin yung mga birds? Sometimes mga tao, 'di ba, parang when they see birds, parang barilin na natin yan. Ang iba inuulam, ang iba just for fun. So, why is it importante na pangalagaan natin na ma-maintain yung count of the numbers of the birds in our environment?
On a personal level, I think birds are very good for our mental health. their song, their beauty, knowing that they're just there, free. Alam mo naman, free as a bird, di ba?
Yes.
So, for many of us, parang yung symbolization kasi ng bird is freedom, beauty, and melody. So, maganda siya. But most importantly, birds are also an important biological indicator of the environment. They are the ones that say, may tubig ba dito? Are there still trees here? Meron bang pollution? Masyado bang maingay? Kasi when circumstances are not viable for birds, it's also not habitable for humans. Pag maraming basura, maingay, walang tubig, no food, even humans cannot survive. So they are very important bioindicators.
Oh, yes. Oh, kasi kung wala sila,
Along with other species.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.
And then you mentioned kanina about your campaign for the plastic reduction. Anong ginagawa niyo po na to encourage people? Kasi ngayon, we know that the problem of the trash, grabe. Kanina sinabi mo na it's a no-no for you for plastics, ganyan. So, how do you campaign this advocacy of plastic reduction? Ito po.
Personally, I would also look at it from the vantage point of beauty because I'm a kind of advocate. I'm not an angry advocate. So, pero kasi you can go the angry way, you can also go the gentler way. So, for plastics, for me, it really just makes our environment ugly, number one. So, using that kind of messaging also to others. Number two, also, I think less consumerism is beautiful. So, less wastage, less wastefulness in our behavior. I think it's also very good for the environment. So given that, so sa UP Alumni Association, for example, we have an environment committee. So we decided to engage with the Solid Waste Management Unit and other offices of the LGU in order to embark on a campaign, actually targeting consumers. Although they say changing consumer behavior is very difficult, right? Because usually, ang problema ng solid waste management sabihin LGU. But we also want to be an active community. We are the ones producing trash. So, nag-embark kami on a campaign. It's called Naga Nalinig because I'm from Naga City. So, we wanted to low-hanging fruit. So, nag-target muna kami ng the biggest Marian festival in Asia, which is the Peña Francisco. So, we thought if we can include some components of a plastic waste reduction, especially single-use plastic, in that festival, it will gain more visibility. Para mas may awareness. It's a very tough campaign, but I think our first year was quite successful kasi ang report ng SWMO that time, there was a 21 or 23% reduction in the collected plastic waste during the 1 week of the fiesta. So we were very encouraged by that result.
Oh, okay. That's nice. And yung sinabi niyo that campaign para mabawasan yung paggamit ng mga plastics?
Okay. So we had different targets. So we also work, for example, with business establishments. So it's really pupondohan mo ng laway because you have to approach them to say, can you consider just for the week of the fiesta? Can you just not put food in styrofoam containers? Do not offer plastic bags, etc. Number two, we also work, as you know, with the church because the church was also, it's of course the number one organizer of the fiesta. So we also spoke to them and they were very cooperative, for example, in having the anuncio during mass and also making sure that events surrounding the fiesta hosted by the church would use less plastic. We're not saying zero plastic. So the same with the LGU. So all their activities would actually have, for example, when they have to prepare meals for their special guests. So can we just avoid plastic straw, etc. So that's the way to, and of course the city also had some messaging. For example, so we had the slogan, Naga Nalinig na, and then there were, well, a bit sad that we use tarps. Again, tarps is also single-use plastic. But again, to announce that they also used Miss Bicolandia to speak about using reusables. Parang ganon. So many avenues.
So it
to remind
means
people.
reminding people and then also with that for me sa akin justifiable naman yung tarpaulin kasi we can recycle that for other products.
Classic,
diba? Pwede naman yun. Kasi in Asia, NGO, we use tarpaulins for visibility and also sa ating makita din ng ating mga sponsors and benefactors. Now, as you have this wonderful success in the past, Peña Francia Festival, na reduce yung plastic use, what are some simple practices that you can share, especially to our listeners, na ano ba ang pwedeng gawin ng isang normal na citizen para mabawasan ang paggamit ng mga plastic sa ating daily life? Na araw-araw tayong gumagamit ng plastics. Every time we travel, every time we go outside from our houses, gumagamit tayo ng plastic. So, what can you advise or suggest para mabawasan, lalo na
Mm.
pag tayo ay mga lumalabas sa ating mga bahay?
Maybe yung parang advice na sinasabi ko rin sa mga kaibigan ko, just give up one single-use plastic. Sa Pilipinas kasi wala pang definition ng single-use plastics, but there are 10. Straws, plastic spoon and fork, plastic bag, takip ng mga drinks, for example, a few other, now I cannot think of all the 10 single-use plastics. So, if one person will just reduce the use of one, i-dedicate niya lang, I will go strawless. Okay na yun. Mas maganda pa, huwag ka na mag-milk tea. Kasi anyway, milk tea is not very healthy for you. So yun. So number one is to refuse single-use plastics.
Yes.
So do away with the plastic bags, bring your own bag. O lalo yung mga plastic bottles. O then just healthier pa, you bring your own container. It's really, may nabasa kasi akong study eh. Actually, reduction of just one piece of single-use plastic has an immense impact on reduction of plastic waste.
Yes.
That's it. Just give up one, try it for 6 months, add 2, make it 2 months, make it for another 12 months, maybe you have 3.
Yes, oo nga. So, it's
Consume
just
less.
about,
Less
yes.
Lazada, less Shopee.
Yes.
Yan pa, isa pang advice
Yun
ko.
na. Yun nga po. Kasi di ba ngayon, dahil sa consumerism na lahat tayo,
Right.
nakakasilaw sa mata yung nakikita natin sa online, and we are being encouraged or nado-drawn tayo to order and order, di ba? And sometimes
cart.
we forget na mag-analyze kung kailangan natin ba talaga ang bibilhin natin, or just for ano lang, ma-satisfy lang yung wants, or na ano ka lang, naengganyo ka lang sa look, and di ba? So it's really about a strong yung pagbabago sa ating mga sarili, na kung we really love the environment, we will control or change our lifestyle of using and buying things para mabawasan ang paggamit ng mga plastics. Now, aside from reducing of plastic use, what other things we can do to take care of our environment?
First of all, take a moment lang to appreciate nature. Kasi I see people fixated on their phones, pagdating sa bahay, naka-YouTube. Take a moment lang, take 5 minutes every day, open up your eyes, open up your ears, listen for birds, look at the sky, look at the moon. Sometimes the moon goes unappreciated. Minsan, sobrang ganda niya. Take a moment to look at that butterfly. I think pag mas connected tayo to nature, we'll be more moved to protect it.
Yes.
So just 5 minutes a day appreciating a leaf of a tree, see a caterpillar, wag matakot sa caterpillar, friend natin ng caterpillar. Don't be so squeamish about these things. Yun lang. Actually, listen, I was walking dito sa may SNR. Grabe, ako lang nakarinig ng Golden Belly Garigani singing siya in the middle of traffic. It was so amazing for me. Parang narinig ko siya ng hapon. So yun, that people are just walking by in a hurry. Things on their head, things in their mind. Sayang yung moment.
Oh, yeah. I really like what you said, na yung observation of the nature. Kapag nagkaroon ng observation, nalalaman natin na we are part of the environment, and dahil part yun tayo doon,
Yes.
we will love it, we will take care of it, and we will protect it. Yun. And
Yes.
kanina na-mention mo po, Miss Nats, yung balikan natin yung ginawa niyo doon sa Peña Francia Festival. So you have connection, linkages to the LGUs. Now my question is, aside from the LGUs, what the institutions, schools, other sectors ang pwede pang ma-contribute nila para sa pagbabago na to, na we can take care of the environment? What do you think na pwedeng gawin ng mga institutions, mga sectors para sa ating kapaligiran?
Well, in the area of single-use plastic reduction, globally kasi parang they're trying to, all these NGOs are trying to encourage yung global plastic treaty, meaning to say,
Mm.
producers naman ang mag-reduce ng plastic production. So I think at the minuscule level, at the local level, we can talk to business establishments to think about how they might package their food. Kasi ang number one, ano kasi parang producers of plastic waste are food establishments kasi yung
Mm.
packaging. So just change one thing. Make straw, fine, you can still have plastic straws, but make it optional. Yun
Mhm.
lang. O, bakit yung carry out na plastic bag, make it optional. Ganun lang.
Mhm.
You don't have to charge extra. Halimbawa, yung
Oo.
ketchup, huwag yung naka-single use package, yung naka-ano na squeeze bottle na lang. Di
Mm.
ba? So, or don't automatically put ketchup on request. Things like this, makakatipid pa yung establishment. Very practical, actually.
Oh, yes. Oo nga po. Yan na ano, sana ano yung makita natin na lahat, tindahan man yan, supermarket, malls, bahay, lahat ng sector sa ating society will
Yan.
really, really have this move na, okay, kaya naman natin eh. Dati nga noon, some of the mga elders nagsasabi, dati daw ang ginagamit lang na pang when we buy items, yung ano, dahon ng saging. And they were able to live
Oo.
in the past years using na yung dahon ng saging. Pero nasanay kasi tayo because of single use of plastic na comfortable, madali lang. Pero hindi natin nakita yung effect nito sa ating environment na lalong degrading our environment at nakakalungkot. Aside from the plastics we do, of course, the pollution, 'di ba? Marami pa rin yung when we see the pollution of the transportation and sa dami dito nga sa ano, dito lang sa Pili, ang grabe na ang traffic. Sabi ko, "Wow, parang ginato province." And it seems I am in Manila dahil, ang isang, travel
Mm.
umaabot ng 1 hour. Pero
Talaga.
dati 30 minutes lang, pero sa dami na ng mga
Mm.
sasakyan. So, I think we really need
Yan
to
pa.
think of things na para, aside from reducing the plastics we use, also this, increasing, this consumerism of buying a lot, mababawasan natin ang pollution.
Consume less talaga.
Oo, yes, oo. Yung sabi nga ni sabi nga yung ano, minimalist living, yun yung ano natin. And it takes
Mm.
really a strong change
Mm.
of lifestyle para ano natin ang
Right.
mapangalagaan ang ating environment. And aside from that, you mentioned also about the trees. Okay, so we know the importance of the trees. And we experienced recently dito sa Naga City yung nangyaring malaking pagbaha. So, bakit napakahalaga ng trees sa ating buhay?
Yes. Actually, more than trees, forests.
Yes, yes.
Kasi forests are an ecosystem, right? Including
Mhm.
trees. Of course, trees sila yung pinakabida sa forest.
Mm.
So it's very important to preserve forests, meaning to say, use native fauna para talagang
Mm.
natural forest siya. Ang function kasi ng trees is that they hold water and they
Mhm.
also hold the soil. So,
Mhm.
anong nangyari kasi, I think, sa Naga, grabing siltation kasi may parts na where the water passed through, ano na siya, denuded. So, wala na
Mhm.
nag-hold ng soil. So,
Yes.
pag rush ng water pababa, syempre, mas mabilis ang baba ng tubig. It
Mm.
took with it a lot of soil. Kaya, di
Mm.
ba, ang tagal bumaba nung baha sa
Yes,
Naga. Kasi
oo.
highly silted siya. Yun ang nangyari.
Oo nga. And yun at marami din mga according to some analysis, may mga dating mga river na malaki noon niliitan, ang iba naman natabunan because of the additional buildings they built in Naga City. So that's one of the also the analysis.
I'm sure that
Yeah,
happens.
oo. So, I guess, it's, sa lahat ng mga sinabi mo, Miss Nats, it's really hindi lang yung mga sectors, hindi lang yung government talaga, ang mga LGUs ang gagalaw para mapangalagaan natin ang ating environment. It's everyone's responsibility, lalo na sa pagbabago ng ating lifestyle. Ano po, from changing
Mhm.
our lifestyle of consumerism, of using lots of plastics, and also what you said to observe the environment, to be connected to the environment, doon natin mararamdaman na we are connected and we are part na kailangan talaga natin na pangalagaan. Dahil kung hindi natin naalagaan ang ating kapaligiran, ang kapaligiran ay babalik sa atin at tayo rin ang mapapahamak, lalo na sa mga ngayon na lumalakas ng lumalakas ang mga bagyo at dumadami ng
Right.
dumadami ang pagbaha. So, kumusta na lang ang generation, ano?
Drought pa.
Oh, yan,
Drought.
oo,
Yung
darating
nangyari sa
din.
Spain.
Mm.
Kaya siya nagbaha. Because of
Oh,
the
no.
extreme drought, sobrang dry ng soil. Pag
Yes.
ulan, hindi na-absorb ng soil yung tubig.
Yes,
Kaya
yes.
bumaha.
Oh, dalawa yun eh, dun sa, ano din eh, sa Valencia, tsaka sa Barcelona. Parehas yung nagbaha. That's just the reason.
Yes.
I have this, ano po, my second to the last question. Yung, example, kung halimbawa, the next 50 years, same pa rin tayo ng ginagawa ng at ngayon na the people around the world dito sa Pilipinas. The next 50 years, ganito pa rin. What would happen possibly to our environment?
What the world would look like if we continue or even worsen our behavior. First of all, I think we lose our soil.
Mm-hmm.
Wala na tayong organic matter. And organic matter is what sustains life. Right? So, kung organic matter natin is interspersed na with plastic, wala na. And then we also use our limited natural resources, wala na talaga matitira. So everything that goes back to the earth, hindi na organic matter, but inorganic matter. That's what's going to happen. Ang water natin, siguro, oceans will continue to rise kasi it's really a vicious cycle. So you have unhealthy soil, then you don't have enough forest cover, then it's going to affect the climate, and the climate will probably rouse more typhoons, and you'll just produce more rain, and then the oceans will rise. So I think it's a really vicious cycle. It's not I mean, marami na movies in the past, for example, yung Waterworld. Ewan ko lang, Maricel, if you're already born, pinalabas yun. Parang ganun talaga. I really think it's very apocalyptic, but that might happen.
Oh, yes. Yun nga eh. So, kaya talagang ngayon pa lang gumawa tayo ng paraan na at as what you have said, kung ganun ang mangyayari, talagang nakakatakot na. What will happen to the next generation?
Let's keep the earth as earth. We don't want a plastic earth, right? We want earth that's full of soil that produces plants that give oxygen to the atmosphere. I mean, really, plastics are so bad for the soil. They're saying it's bad for the water. It's also very bad for the soil. Very bad for the air.
Yeah. All right. So, to wrap up, dito sa natin is we talk about the reduction of the plastic, taking care of the environment, and what can you say, parang parting words to our listeners para ma-encourage sila, tayo, na talagang responsibilidad natin, pangalagaan nating kapaligiran. So, sige po, give your, parting words, encouragement to our listeners.
Ulitin ko na lang, I really believe innate naman sa tao to appreciate beauty, to appreciate nature. Let's not lose of that fact that we are connected, as you said, to nature, not just environment, but to nature. We are nature. So wag lang natin kalimutan. Kasi once we understand our role in the entire ecosystem and we appreciate our fellow beings on Earth, I think that will also move us to be more caring for the environment. That was my personal journey. So I'm hoping that it will be the same for others. It doesn't have to be birds. It can just be butterflies or the like for flowers or plants. And that's it. You like the sea, mahilig ka sa beach, gano'n, mahilig ka sa isda. These things will move you to care for other beings other than yourself.
Yes, so thank you. Yung parang naibabalik ko din sa kantang, ang lahat ng bagay ay magkaugnay. So, kailangan pangalagaan ang bawat isa. So, thank you so much, Miss Natalie Magay, for giving your time and hopefully na-inspired ang ating mga listeners for this interview, this simple interview, how to care for the environment, especially the reduction of plastic and also other activities or things that we can do to take care of our environment. So, lahat tayo kailangan nating gumawa, mag-move para mapangalagaan nating kapaligiran. Maraming salamat po and maraming salamat, Miss Natalie Magay. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye po.